Nerds, weebs, and otakus everywhere. This is a sad weekend for us. It has been, at least, because the epic Shonen Jump manga Kaiju number 8 has come to an end, and I just wanted to share my thoughts about what that means. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Don't pull right down the side. Hi everyone, my name is Jacob Berry. Welcome to the StudioJake vidcast, where I talk about all things pop culture. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you're watching on YouTube, ring that little bell to get notifications when I post a new vidcast, and consider becoming a channel member. So the writer and artist behind Kaiju 8 is a mangaka named Naoya Matsumoto. I really hope I pronounced that correctly. Please let me know in the comment section below. If I did not, I want to get his name correct, because Kaiju number 8 has been one of my favorite mangas. Granted, I'm not that deep into it. I know that it has gone past where I have read, certainly, but it quickly became one of my favorite mangas. It was a sci-fi thriller about the Japanese Defense Force that was brought together to fight giant monsters, and a man named Kafka who gets infected by one of these monsters that they call Kaiju, and he becomes Kaiju number 8. I also have a figurine in the background. I'm sure you can see him, and it's just between the Trigun and Yaira posters. I enjoy that manga so much, and I was very thrilled when it became an anime. I'm very excited about season 2. But sadly, after 129 chapters, it has come to an end. The mangaka has decided to move on to other projects. Now, at least it has not been canceled, in the sense that we won't get a resolution to the story arc about Kafka and what is going on, but it has sadly come to a close, and I'm really bummed about that. Like I said, I really enjoy Kaiju number 8. I think it is a fantastic story. Kafka is definitely a character that you can cheer for. And one of the things I like about it is a lot of protagonists in manga and anime are high schoolers, they're teenagers. It's just something you have to get past. It's no different than reading the Teen Titans or the X-Men when they were younger, or the New Mutants, whatever it was. You just have to get used to it because it's in a lot of their media. But in this world, in the world of kaijus attacking Japan and other countries, we can see adults who have to come together and be part of an armed military conflict revolving around these gigantic kaiju, and a person who becomes empowered by a monster himself. That, of course, being Kafka. There are so many layers to this. Because he's older, he is a mentor to a lot of the younger recruits in the Japanese Defense Force. And of course, his goal is to stand by the side of Captain Mina. She is his childhood friend and his best friend. But when she went off to join the Japanese Defense Force, at first, he wasn't able to do that. He didn't meet the qualifications and joined the cleanup crew. Later, he got recruited because his enhanced strength, and he could keep some of the enhanced strength in human form, which was why he was able to qualify to get recruited into the JDF to begin with. And of course, he struggles with the monster versus man aspect of this. He gains allies, he gains a few enemies, of course, all the while protecting his friends from these monsters. And I am really bummed that it is coming to an end. Fortunately, the mangaka, he's going to expand, not on Kaiju number 8, mind you, but he's going to do some new stories. It is such a shame because Shonen Jump, where Kaiju number 8 was published, they have really failed to find a new star, right? So Naruto, Goku, Luffy, Sailor Moon, and a couple of others, they have really put Shonen Jump and their competitor magazines on the front page. They've really come together that way. Shonen Jump has tried on several occasions to find that new thing, but they can't seem to do it. A lot of the stories end up being canceled before their time and ending their runs, and thankfully on at least some positive notes, depending on the story, but they just can't seem to find a new niche where they're going to stick to the audience like the aforementioned other characters. It's a shame that Kaiju number 8 and My Hero Academia didn't become that. Now, to be fair, My Hero Academia and Kaiju number 8 had really good long runs, especially for current era manga, but they are seemingly coming to an end too soon because nothing is really sticking with Shonen Jump, and that is a shame. I do hope that they find something like this. But back to Kaiju number 8, I just want to again express how sad I am, but I do hope the mangaka he does find success in other stories, and who knows, maybe one day we'll revisit the world of Kafka and the JDF where they continue to fight monsters and take names while they do it. If you like that video, be sure to give it a like, share it out to all your friends, leave me a comment, and tell me what you think, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, ring that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new vidcast, and consider becoming a channel member. Don't forget, if you want to support me in the work that I do, head on over to my new website, studiojakemedia.substack.com. The link is in the description of the video. You can find all kinds of articles there related to pop culture, including about anime and manga. If you want to support me, subscribe. Different tiers unlock different perks, including getting to pick the topic for the website or here on the vidcast. So definitely check that out. Thank you in advance. On that same website, there's a conveniently titled Buy My Book section where you can purchase one or all 4 of my books. I've got links all over the place, but they're all available on Amazon, so pick them up, leave me a 5-star review. It really helps out small indie creators like myself. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Studio Jake.
'Cause I've been living life right like I